program last night is drawing a lot of political fire tonight. New Brunswick Premier Shawn told us in our interview section last night that he is no longer Premier, that he is a candidate vying for re-election. With more than 4 months before the election, Graham's critics are saying his priorities seem to be out of line. CTV's Andy Campbell with more tonight from Fredericton.
Look, my understanding last night is that the Premier said that he's no longer the Premier of New Brunswick, that he's a candidate.
New Brunswick Tory leader David Alward couldn't help but smile as he recalled Shawn Graham's interview with Steve Murphy. In a broadcast from St. John, Graham looked ahead to the scheduled September election.
I treat every day as a race, and I'm no longer Premier. I'm Shawn Graham, the candidate. So
David Alward says he's appalled by Graham's statement more than 4 months before voters go to the polls.
He is the Premier of New Brunswick. He is responsible to govern, and for him to say that I'm no longer Premier, that I'm a candidate, I think is very unfortunate and is quite belittling to the importance of governance.
Alward slammed Graham following a campaign-style announcement of his own. The PC leader unveiled the first plank of his election platform, promising a cap on total government spending and a smaller cabinet. At a government announcement this afternoon, members of Graham's cabinet took aim at Alward.
Mr. Alward has drawn a target on the backs of social programs and civil servants, and he's hoping if he puts it in with a bunch of other meaningless symbolic gestures, no one will notice that he's talking about canceling nursing homes, firing civil servants, and reneging on promises he made around the poverty agenda.
Alward says the Premier needs to shift his focus from campaigning back to governing.
My understanding is today he's making more spending announcements. That talks about where his priorities are.
While it appears the campaigning has begun, it is unofficial. With the vote scheduled for late September, the official campaign isn't expected to start until mid-August at the earliest. Andy Campbell, CTV News, Fredericton.
Nova Scotia's auto